Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the world of luxury electric sedans with a full 360 look at the BYD YangWang U7. Let's start at the front. The U7 makes a bold first impression with its signature C-shaped LED headlights and a sleek, streamlined grille that screams aerodynamic performance. But here's the thing, this design has sparked a bit of controversy in China. A lot of people think this aggressive, futuristic front end fits better on BYD's hypercar, the YangWang U9, but for an executive-style sedan. Yeah, some say it might be a little overdone. Now, from the side, the coupe-inspired silhouette really boosts its sporty vibe and helps achieve that super low drag coefficient of just 0.195. That's impressive for a full-size sedan. Moving to the rear, you'll find a continuous LED light bar and an integrated spoiler that add to its sleek look. But honestly, I think the rear design is just average, and it creates a strange contrast with the aggressive front. The front says, "Look at me." It's bold, even a little in your face. But the rear, calm, almost forgettable. The whole vibe feels a bit mismatched to me, but hey, what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know if you love the design or if you feel the same way I do. Alright, gearheads, let's dive under the hood of the BYD YangWang U7 and see what makes this luxury electric sedan tick. First up, the suspension. The U7 features BYD's DiSus-Z intelligent body control system and advanced electromagnetic active suspension. This system uses sensors, including LiDAR and cameras, to scan the road ahead and adjust the suspension in real time, responding in as little as 10 milliseconds. The result, a ride that's smoother than a maglev train. So, what's the benefit of all this tech? Enhanced ride comfort, improved handling and stability, and even energy efficiency thanks to the system's ability to recover energy from suspension movements. Plus, in the event of a flat tire, the system can lift the affected wheel, allowing the car to continue driving at 80 km per hour for up to 30 km. Now, let's talk about the engine. The U7's plug-in hybrid variant boasts a 2.0-liter turbocharged flat-for-boxer engine, delivering 200 kilowatts to 170 horsepower and 380 Nm of torque. This is China's first in-house developed boxer engine, chosen for its low profile, which helps keep the car's center of gravity down and contributes to its sleek design. But wait, there's more. The U7 also features BYD's Yifeng technology, which equips the car with 4 independent electric motors, one for each wheel. This setup allows for precise control and impressive maneuvers like tank turns and crab walking. It also enhances safety by maintaining stability even if one tire blows out. So, what's a linear electric motor? Imagine taking a regular electric motor and unrolling it so that instead of spinning, it pushes straight ahead. That's a linear motor. It creates motion in a straight line using electromagnetic forces. This setup allows for ultra-fast, precise movements, which is why it's perfect for advanced suspension systems like BYD's DiSus-Z. Alright, let's take a look at the rear suspension of the YangWang U7. This luxury sedan is equipped with a sophisticated rear suspension system that enhances ride comfort and handling stability. But here's the kicker. It features rear wheel steering that allows the back wheels to turn up to 20 degrees. This means the U7 can achieve a turning radius of just 4.85 meters, making it more maneuverable than some compact cars. Pretty impressive for a full-size sedan. Alright, this right here is one of the coolest demonstrations in the entire showroom. Inside the YangWang U7, BYD has placed a clear tank filled with water. Nothing fancy, just pure water. And no, there are no fish swimming around. The purpose: to show off how insanely stable this car really is. So here's what happens. The U7 is sitting on a platform that simulates a seriously bumpy road. The whole base moves and rocks like the car's going over potholes or rough terrain. But here's the impressive part, the water in the tank barely moves. Sure, you get a few ripples, a slight wave here and there, but absolutely no splashing. Nothing spills, it's calm, controlled, composed. If a tank of water can ride through simulated chaos without sloshing all over the place, just imagine what that means for you and your passengers on a real road. Alright, let's talk about cornering. The YangWang U7's DiSus-Z suspension isn't just for comfort, it's engineered for performance. When you're taking a sharp turn or racing on a track, the system actively adjusts each wheel's suspension in real time to counteract centrifugal force. This means the car stays flatter, grip is maximized, and you remain in control, even at high speeds. It's like having a co-pilot dedicated to keeping you glued to the road. Alright, let's get into the pilot's seat and check out the interior. First off, the color scheme in here is absolutely stunning. The U7 features a bold red and black leather interior that gives off a luxurious yet sporty vibe. It's the perfect mix of elegance and edge. You can see the fine stitching and the quality of the leather, which adds to that high-end feel. Now, let's talk about the power door. With just a simple push of a button, the door closes effortlessly, and it feels so smooth. It's a nice little touch that really enhances the overall experience. The convenience, top-notch. Next up, let's look at the steering wheel. It matches the interior, of course, with the same sleek red and black accents. The feel of the wheel, solid. Every button on it feels premium, with a nice click to each press. It's not just functional, it looks amazing too. The design is modern and sporty, really tying the whole cockpit together. The U7 comes equipped with a 23-speaker Dynaudio sound system, delivering an immersive audio experience throughout the cabin. Let's play a short clip. I'm not a hi-fi enthusiast, so maybe you can let me know your thoughts in the comments. Now, let's try out the voice command feature in the YangWang U7. It appears that the voice assistant currently only recognizes commands spoken in Chinese. So, if you're trying to control functions like navigation or climate settings using English voice commands, you might find it unresponsive. This could be something to consider if you're not fluent in Chinese.
Open all windows. Open all windows.
Now, looking back at the steering wheel, you'll notice it retains a good number of physical buttons. In an era where many electric vehicles are going fully digital, this old money approach offers a tactile feel that some drivers appreciate. As a Li Auto L9 owner, I'm more accustomed to using voice commands to control everything inside the cabin, even the chassis settings. It's a system that reduces the learning curve. You don't need to search for buttons, just tell the car what you want, and it does it for you. For instance, in the Xiaomi SU7 Ultra video, instead of spending time looking for the button to open the hood, I simply asked the car to open it for me, and it worked seamlessly. This kind of intuitive interaction enhances the driving experience and showcases how advanced voice command systems can simplify vehicle operations. While the U7's physical buttons provide a certain charm and tactile feedback, the convenience of voice control in vehicles like the SU7 Ultra highlights the evolving landscape of automotive technology. It's fascinating to see how different manufacturers approach the balance between traditional controls and modern innovations. Now, over at the central console, you've got the cup holders. Both are tricked out with cooling and heating, which is a total lifesaver in the summer since my water heats up way too fast. And seriously, even though my L9 has a fridge, who wants to lug their drink back every time you take a sip? This setup is just super convenient. The YangWang U7 features two wireless charging pads, each labeled as 50 watts. However, when I placed my Samsung Galaxy S20 on them, the phone didn't activate its fast wireless charging feature. This could be due to compatibility issues, as the S20 supports up to 15-watt wireless charging and may require specific protocols to enable fast charging. Additionally, I noticed that the charging pads lack visible ventilation, which might affect heat dissipation during charging sessions. Here's the center armrest storage. It's lined with soft padding on all sides, which helps keep things from sliding or making noise while you drive. It's also pretty deep, so you can toss in a phone, wallet, or even a small bag without a problem. Alright, this is the fridge control panel, and to activate it, you actually have to slide to unlock it first. I think that's a smart move, especially in the summer, so you don't accidentally switch it to heat and boil your drinks. Back in 2023, my L9 didn't have this. During a road trip, the fridge somehow switched to heating mode and ruined everything inside. Liotto later pushed out an OTA update to lock the controls, but then you had to dig through settings or use voice commands to change anything. So, I prefer this slide to unlock approach. Take a look behind the wheel. The two control stalks really stand out with that shiny metal finish. It adds to the whole premium vibe, and honestly, that's what you'd expect in a car at this price point. Everything you touch or see should feel upscale. And of course, the steering wheel is fully powered. You can adjust its angle effortlessly to find the perfect driving position. And I'm pretty sure it also comes with a memory function, so once you've got it dialed in, it stays that way. Now here's something weird. The head-up display looks totally fine in real life, but on camera, it keeps changing colors like it's glitching. I'm guessing it might be due to a low refresh rate. It's not a big deal when you're driving, but let's be honest, on a car that costs over $100,000, you'd expect stuff like this to be rock solid. This is actually the only HUD I've seen that behaves like this under the lens. The dashboard screen here actually features touch control. You can switch drive modes, turn on auto hold, adjust your seat, or recall a saved position, all just a tap away. Looks like they've really tried to keep the old money crowd happy with a blend of tech and tradition. Like many other electric vehicles in China, the YangWang U7 comes with a door lock safety backup, ensuring you can manually unlock the doors if needed. It also features soft close doors, so even a gentle pull will securely shut them. Right next to the mechanical door lock lever, there's a button to open and close the tailgate. Opening it is straightforward, just one pull and it lifts. However, closing it is a bit tricky. I tried pressing the button, pulling it twice, but nothing happened. Eventually, I realized you need to pull and hold the button until the tailgate fully closes. If you release it midway, the tailgate stops moving. I think this design is anti-intuitive. Up here on the roof console, you've got a streaming rearview mirror, touch-sensitive reading lights, and buttons to open and close the sunroof sunshade. There are also dedicated SOS and service call buttons for emergencies and assistance. Plus, there's a hidden compartment to stash your sunglasses, keeping them handy but out of sight. Alright, let's dive into the infotainment system of the YangWang U7. The interface offers dual language support, allowing you to switch between Chinese and English seamlessly. Through the central touch screen, you can adjust various settings like lighting, door locks, sound preferences, display configurations, energy modes, drive modes, and even advanced features such as autonomous driving settings and automatic emergency braking AEB. What's impressive is how the vehicle utilizes a centralized control unit, meaning almost every component is integrated into this system. This design allows you to manage nearly all aspects of the car directly from the central console screen. Whether you're tweaking the suspension settings, adjusting the climate control, or customizing your driving experience, it's all just a few taps away. This level of integration not only simplifies the user experience, but also showcases how modern electric vehicles are evolving to provide more intuitive and centralized control systems. Moreover, BYD's commitment to vertical integration is evident in the U7, with approximately 90% of its auto parts produced in-house, including critical components like the brake system. This approach enhances quality control and reduces reliance on external suppliers, contributing to the vehicle's overall reliability and performance. However, there's a notable downside when it comes to software. It seems BYD is somewhat hesitant to roll out frequent OTA over-the-air updates. Many customers have expressed frustration that their vehicles haven't received any software updates since purchase. In contrast, other EV manufacturers like Li Auto, XPeng, and NIO are pushing out updates almost monthly, continually enhancing the user experience. Li Auto owners often mention that their cars feel like new every month due to these regular updates. It's clear that BYD needs to step up its game in this area to keep pace with the competition and meet customer expectations. Alright, check this out, no need for door handles here. Just give the door a double knock and it opens or closes like magic. It's a slick feature that adds a futuristic touch to the U7. Alright, let's check out the second row of the YangWang U7. Similar to the NIO ET9, it features two individual seats separated by a central bridge, offering passengers enhanced privacy. Each seat comes with its own infotainment screen mounted on the back of the front row seats. However, my first impression is that the U7's rear cabin feels noticeably more compact compared to the ET9. If you're interested in a detailed comparison between these two flagship sedans, be sure to check out our ET9 introduction video on the channel. Up here in the second row, you've got makeup mirrors, power door buttons, and some shiny speakers. It's all about keeping that luxury vibe going for the backseat passengers. Alright, let's take a look at the rear center console of the YangWang U7. You've got a power outlet, two USB ports, and a couple of cup holders. But here's the kicker, those cup holders don't have any cooling or heating functions, seriously. In a car at this price point, you'd expect the rear passengers to have the same level of comfort as the front. It's a bit surprising that this feature is missing back here. On the bright side, everything can be covered up to keep the central bridge looking neat and tidy. Next to the cup holders, the YangWang U7 offers a small touchscreen reminiscent of the NIO ET9. This screen allows passengers to control seat settings, climate control, massage functions, door operations, and even the fridge. Beneath the armrest, there's a wireless charging pad that activated the advanced wireless charging feature on my Samsung S22, a pleasant surprise. The pad also features visible ventilation holes, suggesting a design aimed at preventing overheating during charging. Since the width of the rear central console looks the same as the front part, I have no idea why they just offer one wireless charging pad. Maybe they're leaving room to improve for the second generation. Check this out, the rear fridge in the YangWang U7 is perfectly sized to hold 2 bottles of wine or champagne, complete with holders to keep them secure. Ideal for celebrating a successful deal right from the back seat. Now, let's take a look at the left side of the second row in the YangWang U7. The space here feels a bit average, especially considering this is an executive-oriented sedan. Perhaps it's designed with lady executives in mind. The seat offers ventilation, heating, and massage functions, which are great for comfort. However, when it comes to support, it only provides thigh extension, no leg rest or footrest. It's a bit surprising given the luxury positioning of this vehicle.
你好，仰望。
左后请说。
打开全部车窗。
没问题，正在打开整车车窗。
关闭全部车窗。
OK， 正在关闭整车车窗。
打开全部车门。
请主驾支持控制其他位置车门。
In the second row of the YangWang U7, air conditioning vents are located on the B-pillars. However, there are no additional vents on the roof, which might be unexpected for an executive-class sedan. This design choice could potentially impact airflow distribution and passenger comfort, especially for those seated in the rear. Now, let's check out the right side of the second row in the YangWang U7. It's almost identical to the left side, offering ventilation, heating, and massage functions. However, there's one notable difference. This side includes a footrest. While it still lacks a leg rest, it does provide extra comfort, making long-distance rides more enjoyable for the passenger. The YangWang U7's trunk space is somewhat limited, which is understandable given the vehicle's engineering priorities. The rear houses two electric motors and substantial components of the DiSus-Z electromagnetic suspension system, both of which occupy significant space within the chassis. This design choice prioritizes performance and ride quality over cargo capacity. Alright, let's talk about the U7's shoes and stopping power. This beast rolls on 275/40ths R21 tires, giving it a solid grip on the road. BYD didn't just stop there, they've equipped it with their in-house carbon ceramic brake system. And get this, it can bring the car from 100 kilometers per hour to a complete stop in just 33 meters. That's sports car territory, folks, impressive for a luxury sedan of this size. Alright folks, that wraps up our deep dive into the YangWang U7. This isn't just another luxury EV, it's BYD's bold statement to the world. With its quad motor setup delivering a staggering 1,287 horsepower, the U7 doesn't just compete. It aims to redefine performance in the luxury sedan segment. Interestingly, BYD's team mentioned they're considering repositioning the U7 as a rival to the Porsche Panamera, which makes sense given its performance and luxury features. But here's the catch, the U7 hasn't entered mass production yet. The units we've seen are part of a touring exhibition, and the one we filmed has already moved to another location on the same day's afternoon. So, no test drives for now, but hopefully, that's coming soon. Also, some specs are still under wraps, like the power output of the onboard generator. We're eager to see those details finalized. Considering its starting price under $90,000, the U7 offers an impressive package of performance, luxury, and innovation. It's a testament to how far Chinese automakers have come, challenging established brands and setting new standards. So, what do you think? Is the YangWang U7 the future of luxury EVs? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more in-depth reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
关闭全部车门。
Oh, one more thing. If you like our video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.